For me, the spirituality course was more than just an academic exercise. It was a spiritual pilgrimage, you know.
It was very enriching and very informative, and also finally it challenged us. It challenged me personally to go back to our Redemptorist roots. The Redemptorist roots are very simple and God-centered.
What I really feel is I am so privileged now to show something of St. Alphonsus in my life, knowing by experience.
Hi, I'm Father Rico Jan Bilanghel, a Redemptorist from the Vice Province of Manila.
I teach in a major seminary. My subjects are catechetics and pastoral theology. I also write books, publish them, and I go to the northeast of India, where our Redemptorist presence is not there, and I work among the tribals of the northeast India as a missionary.
I'm actually working at the moment for a particular parish. Earlier, I was doing a little bit of parish ministry and then in formation.
It was an experience where I was able to really meet the early life of the Redemptorists, and that is one of the most striking experience that I've had. You know, seeing the places of the early Redemptorists, walking in the places where the Redemptorists, St. Alfonso, Sir Nelly, Sir Gerard have walked, you know, praying in the places they've prayed. That was a very beautiful experience for me. And at the same time, what was significant as well is the fact that their life was not really as different as ours in our present context. The mission remains the same, the charism remains the same, but of course the context may have changed. But of course, the mission to preach God's plentiful redemption to the most abandoned has become very vivid for me in the early life of the Redemptorists, and of course at connecting it to our current context. And it was a learning experience as well, seeing and hearing and understanding the struggles of the early Redemptorists. And it dawned on me that our struggles and hopes as Redemptorists in this present generation are not really different from their struggles as well. And that is a source of inspiration for us to continue sharing our life in the congregation.
As I get back to Bangalore, India, to my province, I'm enthused to put into practice whatever insights I have gained from St. Alphonsus, from St. Gerard Majella, from the life of Blessed Gennaro Maria Sarnelli, and to live an authentic life of the Redemptorists in order to bring plentiful redemption to the most abandoned. I'm grateful to God, I'm grateful to my provincial superior, and I'm grateful to the director of the spirituality course, Father Peter from Poland, and to all the other participants who were with me, journeying with me, and enriching me also through their personal sharings.
I'm so privileged now to show something of St. Alphonsus in my life, knowing by experience. For example, the crowd that he chose to preach the good news, his priorities, his lifestyle, especially by visiting the museum in Pagani. It's so clear that he led a very simple lifestyle, and even the inspiration that he received while he was preaching a mission near Mater Domini, those were very clear instances that he was listening constantly to God's voice. And he responded to that, and then God took over. I want to see something of the same thing happening in my life too. My priorities, in my relationships, in my attitudes, in my lifestyle. So I have concrete material, which is an experiential thing for me, not just that is gained by the books or any other intellectual stuff. So I can see that in the life of St. Alphonsus. I want to see the same thing in my life. That's the basic thing which I gained here.
Nella grotta dove nato di Maria il figlio amato, io mi fermo a contemplar di quel ninno la beltà.
So I would really recommend that Redemptorists, both young and old, would participate in the future spirituality courses, because this is a life-changing experience. It is a first-hand experience of encountering our pioneering Redemptorists, maybe not physically, but in the places where they have been. That is a good chance to somehow meet them. And as a spiritual experience, the spirituality course for me was a self-emptying experience. I was able to empty my mind and hearts of my preoccupations and biases, because I only knew a little of the Redemptorist history, but now it has become somehow clear to me that we have a rich history that can inspire present and future generations, and we must embrace that, because God and the Spirit has been alive and moving from the day one of our foundation until today. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and I hope really that many Redemptorists would also consider this as part of their continuing formation personally and as Redemptorists. Thank you very much.
Everyone should get this experience because it's a lovely experience, and if it is nice, everyone should have an experience of this pilgrimage as early as possible. Doesn't matter even if they are young priests or even if they are students, I don't mind, provided they imbibe the spirit of St. Alphonsus and all what is seen in the early stages of our congregation. And it would have a tremendous impact on our apostolic life, and definitely to be a better Redemptorist.
There was a time I was saying to myself during the course, it would have been better some 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I think years doesn't matter. If you are prepared, whether you are young or old, newly ordained, not so newly ordained, it will make sense. And I thank God again for this wonderful opportunity that congregation has given me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Father.
Thank you.
Thanks.